DCU Superman has been so much fun. I have managed to get him to 5 stars through the method I shared with you guys some weeks back. I've been sharing chat to my main account and he's currently 5 stars. And on 5 stars, it's not going to do more damage, but he's just going to get to his maximum damage much faster. And by the time you get to 7 stars, it's going to be there within a few seconds, and it's going to be so amazing. I'm working my way up the ranks at the moment. But yeah, right now I just find that stacking the incoming damage, which is the major source of his damage, has gotten like so much easier at 5 stars compared to 3 stars that I shared some weeks back. I took a break from the game. I did not play. I was opening the game, but I was just opening the game to share shots for Superman. The Deathstroke solo raid doesn't offer anything special. For me, the artifacts to me are useless. I've already maxed out the God Killer artifact. Deathstroke himself is useless. You only need him at 3 stars. And even right, I've not used Deathstroke in years. Since he came out and we have so much better characters now, I don't bother with Deathstroke. I don't use him for anything in this game. So there was nothing for me. I don't play solo raids when I don't need anything from it. But I understand that I've been playing this game for a very long time. So I already have a lot of other resources that you would get. So for new players, I would say grind every single solo raid. I have done my time, so I don't need to do that anymore. But this particular solo raid is interesting because this is the one that you have a chance. Although it's a very, very tiny, small chance, but you have a chance to get the gemstone artifact. I am not under any delusions that I am going to end up getting the gemstone artifact. But it's 2 weeks, and I'm going to probably play the whole solo raid about four and a half times in that 2 weeks. Those are some good chances to get the gemstone artifact. Like I said, it's a tiny chance, but it will just be better. It's better I try. And that's what drives me now when it comes to solo raid. Is what am I getting from it? I don't need the materials anymore. I have so much of them at this point. So the only thing that can make me to play solo raid is either I'm going to get a special artifact that I don't have. Like for example, I have the beta club. I don't need 2, 3, 4, 5. I have just one. That one is more than enough for me. So if Rise of Krypton Solo Raid comes around, I don't play it. I know there's another artifact from Rise of Krypton Solo Raid. What's the name of this artifact? The one that gives you armor pierce and it does a lot of damage in arena. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. You guys let me know in the comment section. I'm forgetting the name, but it's something like an armor, whatever. I don't know. But you guys know about it. And that artifact is very good in arena. In fact, if I fight against some teams, I fight against some opponents in arena, that the 3 characters we just have maxed out of that Rise of Krypton artifact. It is like, yeah, one hit from them can just end your full team. So once it's not one hit, rather one combo, just by touching you once, your character is tagging in, your character is dying. So I know that artifact can be interesting, but the chances of getting that artifact is very, very low. And yes, I agree with you. The chances of getting that artifact is about the same chances of getting gemstone. So I know I am having a delusional take by saying that I'm hoping that I get the gemstone artifact. I know the NRS is not going to be that kind. In fact, I didn't get Beta Club. Beta Club you have a better chance of getting Beta Club in Rise of Krypton Slow Read than of getting the gemstone artifact or getting that other armor, whatever, solo Rise of Krypton artifact. You have a better chance of getting Beta Club. But I did not get Beta Club from solo raids, from Rise of Krypton, even though I grind. Rise of Krypton, to put it in context, it is the second solo raid we got after Dawn of Apocalypse. Rise of Krypton was the second, and I played it up until last year. I did not get Beta Club once. I didn't drop it once. So that shows you that even with the chances of dropping Beta Club, I didn't drop it from there. I dropped Beta Club as that is this year from this new game mode Invasions, from League Invasions. That's why I got my Beta Club. So the chances of dropping gemstones, if I have a better chance of getting gemstone from invasions than from this solo raid. So I know, but there's always going to be that belief that you could just be the one in a billion. You could just be the one like that. evil voice in your head that is telling you that you could just be 1 in a billion. Grind. You could just, oh my goodness, it's crazy. But yeah, I somehow still have the belief. It's a delusional thing, but I have the belief that I could drop it. And I would say that another thing to add is this solo raid is a recent one. This is Scorpion solo raid. Is one of the newer solo raids, which means I have not played it as often as the likes of Dawn of Apocalypse. I don't even touch Dawn of Apocalypse anymore because that one you can't even get Dark Side as a reward. And the solo raid artifacts, I have the important ones. I've gotten Mega Rod. I've gotten what's the name of the Father Box. There's another one, Entropy, whatever. I don't give a shit about Entropy. So yeah, I don't play Dawn of Apocalypse. Once it's Dawn of Apocalypse, I take a break. Once it's Rise of Krypton, I take a break. Once it's funny enough, Raven Solo Raid. I actually like Raven Solo Raid because even though my Raven is maxed and even ascended to 2 stars, I still would like to get Raven. Yeah, I want to max Ascender. Not for any other reason, just because I just like Raven. So that one is more of a collector's item. So I might still play Advent of Chaos. Deathstroke. Nope. Deathstroke solo raid, last contract. Piece of shit solo raid, nothing to get there. Okay, on that thing, Advent of Chaos, I don't have Sword of Salvation yet. I have Sword of Sin, I don't have Sword of Salvation. So I need that salvation from Advent of Chaos. So essentially, that's my whole thought process when it comes to solo raids. I told you guys before with the other game modes like Champions Arena, I play it once every 2 weeks, so I alternate between fourth, yeah, is it the level 4 and level 5? I believe. I don't play the top 3 because they are too competitive. So the ones that give you 1002, the week that I will get 1002 gems as reward, I don't play that week. Then I will drop to the one below where I get 1000 gems. Then I play that week. I get promoted. 1002, I don't play that week. So I'm guaranteed to get 2200 gems every 2 weeks, but I play 1 week in every 2 weeks. And it's usually very easy. Like, I don't need to grind in and trying to look for being the top position. I don't need to do that because people in the 4th and 5th division, they don't give a shit. In fact, most times 4th and 5th division are people that are going down and they are not playing anymore. So you don't have much competition there. Just get your free. Basically from Champions Arena, I get 4,400 gems every month, and I play just 2 of those weeks, and it's a low stress game. In fact, some days I'll play just 1 match, some days I'll play just 3 or 4 matches. It's usually at the beginning I'll play up to maybe 5 or 10 matches, but after the second day, I can just be playing 1 match a day to maintain my spot. Yeah. Arena, I don't play Arena unless there's an evasion. Yeah, so I just gave up on the Arena gems. Yeah, so I get my gems from Champions Arena. I get my gems from League Invasions every week. Every Monday I get 1000 gems, 1000 plus gems from League Invasions. And yeah, I'm cool. Basically getting like 8,000 plus gems every month, and I don't need to grind as much. But for those that are just starting out, like I said, yes, I agree that if you're just starting out, play every mode. This is what I'm saying. This is not medical advice, and this is not financial advice. So yeah, I'm not telling you that you should stop playing the game. Or no. If you are new, especially, I would say if you are less than a year into Injustice 2 Mobile, if you started playing this game last year, let's put it like that. Let's say a year plus, but let's say if you started playing this game from January 2024, I think you should still be playing most of the game modes, because there's some characters you have not unlocked. I've unlocked characters, and that's on that thing. I don't need to max out all characters. For example, my classic Flash is going to be 3 stars till the end of time. My Deathstroke is going to be 3 stars till the end of time. Superman would have been 3 stars in the end of time, if not that we found a way to get extra shots. But if not that, I would have been happy with him being on 3 stars, and he can do very well for me. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on the whole thing. Just let me know, how are you guys playing at the moment? Are you playing every single mode? How long have you been playing the game? I would like to know if I'm the only one in this scenario, or if there are other people that, okay, they play the game, they enjoy the game, but maybe not as grind heavy. Oh my Jesus. I remember I used to grind this game a lot, even when I was in school. Like, oh my God. Anyways, that's a whole ass other story. That's another story. I'm not even going to get into that. But yeah, I've come a long way with this game and I'm just in cruise control at the moment. Anyways, if you enjoy my videos, smash the subscribe button and I will see you guys on the next one.